All right, welcome back, Pokemon Go players, to another episode of the Purified podcast. Today is February 17. I am 2025. I completely forgot what year it is now. I am your host, Luis Palacios, with my co-host, Akri is.
Yo, hey guys. It is your boy, Pokemon Trader, please. Yeah, you always gotta swap it up.
And that
Late
works,
night,
right?
and I'm slightly awake. What's up?
Slightly?
Yeah, slightly.
Bro, just get yourself like this little coffees here. That's all you need, you know?
I think I'll be okay tonight.
Like, go get your decaf.
Got a little bit of caffeine, a little bit of
Sure.
CC's pizza, soda.
Bro, last time you had that, you passed out on me.
Passed out on soda?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Man, but we're here once again to talk about Pokemon Go news, updates, and ranting about the game. Because we love the game too much to care. Make sure everybody is aware that you can join us at the Pokemon Professor Network or the patreon.com/Pokemon Professor. Wonderful people to work with every single time. We have current goals here, guys. It will help us a lot. Looks like we are actually changing a little bit here and there. So keep in mind out there for some price changes and things like that. That will help us out. But at the same time, we'll greatly appreciate it if you join us. We also can join the Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. Just to make sure, this episode of the Purified podcast is brought to you by our Patreon. Everything we do here in the Pokemon Professor Network is powered by our community. You can join our community of supporters on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. We offer a range of support tiers and various benefits. All patrons will gain access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. I know I say that like twice, but I kind of said it my own way, and then I said it the same way. We got a bunch of things to talk about today, Chris. Just to make sure that everybody is aware of what's going on, we have a little recap for everything. We're going to, of course, go over the week's gameplay. We don't know what the heck we did this week because it is a week here and there, and I just been trying to play. We're also going to be talking about all things community days, Nobudo trainers. I guess we have a collaboration with the NBL.
What?
Yeah, no, we'll talk about that when we get there. And then, of course, the Pokemon Go is supporting the communities from the LA fires and everything. Plus a little bit GBL here and there, just like our Get Good, Get Wreck. And that's pretty much good. Chris, how's your week been?
It's been nice and dandy. I told you before the podcast, the past 2 days went to Universal. Other than that, just been playing around here and there. But yeah, it's been good to me. Go Plus has been nice. You gave me a very nice trade.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know.
I completely forgot about that, really.
Yeah,
I guess I signed it out or something.
Yeah, we already talked about Helmet and Carablast, I believe.
Yeah, that was the week before and everything. We had the Beloved Buddies event where
I don't think I had too much going on for that. Like just a tiny bit. It started out right after the podcast last week. I went out and did my adventure incense, and I got a shiny Golett right after the incense ended. So I was like, okay, I'll take it.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say you got a shiny Galarian bird, and I'd be like, nope.
No, I would have been more excited. I'll save your trade for last. That was the next one. But from the Beloved Buddies event, I got a shiny Illumise.
Right.
Which I don't hate. And then I just randomly found a Pineco, and it was shiny. So, I'll take it. And then I've been seeing a bunch this week now after that. And I go plus another shiny Shinx. Every single one I click on is not shiny, but when the Go Plus finds it, I guess it is. And traded Pure Lighter for our lucky trade. He was nice enough to trade me a shiny Gigantamax Lapras instead of just a regular one. and it ended up being a Shundo. So thank you very much, man.
Shalando.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Honestly, it's like the universe needs to even out the odds now and just give me one Shalando at this point.
How many Shundos have you given out from Lucky
Oh
Trades?
my god! I know
I can think of at least
about I think I'm gonna say about 5.
5.
Yeah. So I think one of the first one was a Shando Lucky Melton.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean Shando Lucky. I mean Shalando at this point. I know
Yeah.
because it was during Go Fest and I had a lucky trade with somebody in the community and they wanted one. I was like, okay, yeah, I got plenty. Of course, they get the Shando. Then I believe I also had another community member that I play around in the other town here, and I literally we just did the trade because he was at work and I kind of just like stopped by and since we were in range we did the trade. So he got a Shalando Dialga, I believe. So,
Yeah, I'm jealous of that.
yeah, it was the regular one, not the origin form.
Still
At the time,
PvP.
yeah. Of course, I'm always crying when that happens because those are the ones that I won the most. Oh man, what else did I have given out? I know I given out at least another Shalando somewhere.
Somewhere.
Have I given you more than one or just one right now?
I think I've only gotten 2 Shundas that were traded.
Yeah, well, I didn't give you the
So
most.
it was just the other one was from Taco.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you gave me that one, and I think that's the only one.
I don't. Okay, I know that I have given out more Hondos, but I know Shalandos aside from the Gigantamax.
Yeah, you probably traded me Hondos because I know you traded me my
Riolu.
Hondo Rylu.
Yeah.
When I was trying to get all the luckies.
Yeah, I remember that too. But I'm just trying to remember if there was any more lucky Shandos around that I have given out. I know I probably mentioned it somewhere. I just can't remember. I know that every time somebody gets that Shalanda, I'm just like, well, I quit.
It should have been me.
Not him. Me.
Oh my gosh. You'll have your day.
I mean, I got a couple. Like every time it happens, like I said, I'm saying, it's every time it happens, I usually equal out with another Shando somewhere around the lines. But it has kind of been more like skewed to everybody else but me. So I was like, come on, universe. Come on, universe. Come on, Arceus. But anyhow, I did get a couple of cool things actually this week. Let's start with the shinies. I don't think I got too many shinies. I got a shiny Diglett. I think it was during the adventure, not adventure, but the one of the events that we had. I tried it for another Necrozma, which is unfortunately not a Shalando. Has a background though, so I'll keep that one. And then another Ralts. Yeah, I know, right? Hondos though. I do have a department of good Hondos today. Starting off with, I don't know if I mentioned, but I did actually finally got a Hondo Dialga.
Oh yeah, you told me about that right before you traded.
Yeah, which is finally after 396 or 392 raids in total from both regular and original forms. So I definitely have been hunting this for a while, and this is the first time in a long time that I'm getting it. Now, of course, there is now a better version of it, but you take what you get. I finally completed the regular forms hundos from the trio of the Sinnoh region.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's nothing to sneeze at.
Still a pretty good Pokemon.
I know what you mean, though.
Yeah, it's something that trust me, it's been a while. But then the next one is actually a pretty cool one because this is a nice, cool mythical from Raid Day.
Oh.
Yep. So, yes. So, as you guys know, Unbound Hoopa Raid Day was this weekend. Or this last weekend, I guess you'd say. And, we had a good community going for it here and there. And then all of a sudden, within the first or second rotation of it, I get the Hundo. This is a good one. This is a badass one. Sorry, I maxed out. So.
Oh my gosh.
I was hunting for the candies too, so it was actually kind of nice. So I didn't have to waste all my extra large candies on it. But hey, Hondo Hoopa. And because of the event, I was finally able to trade one Hoopa into my Pokemon home so I can put it on my national decks,
Oh,
giving me the ability to finally get the Pokeball color Magerna in the game.
oh,
Yep. You needed to complete, I think, the first 1 to 150 something Pokemons in the National Pokedex, and Hoopa was the last one that I needed. Unfortunately, you cannot trade Hoopa within the app unless I think you do like a trainer trade or something. So somebody had to have the Hoopa to be able to trade it to you, and I'm pretty sure nobody's really gonna give out those unless they're cloned or something. Which I don't want clone ones. So when I heard this announcement was happening, it was like, I'm doing it right as soon as I'm able to, and I finally did. So I'm kind of happy about that. But thank God, because I really need to. I'm also at 499 Hondos in my inventory. Just one more, and let's see if I can get a good one for the next one. Maybe a Shando 500. That'd be cool, right? Well, one of the last ones that I got was a random Hondo Remoraid. I believe that was during the raid hour or the raid day of the Hoopa. So
awesome.
yeah, 499 Hondos. We'll see if another Hondo appears before or after I get to LA. You never know.
Or during.
I'll be looking for it for sure. Anyhow, so that's basically the events that happened in the things that we got gotten. Nothing good in the department of GBL. I mean, I'm still looking for GBL Pokemons anyways, which is not bad. But we, of course, the Beloved Buddy event and then the Hoopa Unbound Hoopa Raid Day. Both were pretty good. I mean, the buddy one definitely is a brand new entry to the Pokédex. It was the what's it called?
Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. I'm blanking on it.
It is Delmice.
Yes, yeah, I didn't even do a raid for him, man.
Surprisingly, he was actually very scattered to find. I think it was right after we finished raid hours when we finally found one, and now we're like, oh, cool, we'll do this very quickly, and I got like 2 free raid passes and all that. And I guess it was okay. It wasn't too bad, to say the least. But after the event itself didn't really pan out that you needed to get any more, aside from the tandem outs that were appearing in Field Reach's task. Which I did a few. It wasn't too bad. Didn't get a good one. I mean, I already have Hondo, so I'm cool with that. It's not the 3 It's not the family 3 though, so that's unfortunate. And then of course just the Hoopa Unbound, which again we had a good community for it. We finished kind of early. We didn't go all the way to 5. I did stick around to do a couple of extra raids here and there just to see if I can do it with another account, with my friend's account that I was running. And yeah, after that, a normal weekend afterwards. And itself, I mean, I'm already losing Chris to yawning drowsy here.
So yeah, slowpoke or
the drowsy, yeah. Oh, how was your Valentine's Day event? Did you get anything cool from the Pokemon Sleep?
Pokemon Sleep gave me a shiny, but it was a shiny for an incense that I saved. I got the Holiday Hat Eevee.
Oh, nice, a shiny one. That's pretty cool. That's actually nice because they're not technically boosted shinies, anyways.
Yeah, it was that Eevee, and then I got another random shiny like the same day, but I don't remember what it was. It wasn't like something crazy. It was like something I already had.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think the only shiny I got, I think it was another Eevee too. Can't remember getting anything else. Although I was almost ranked 20 in the cave in Tapo Hollow. I made it to 19. It's been forever. Yes, it has been forever. Actually, now that I think about it, we have actually been doing the podcast for 5 years. This is technically our anniversary.
That is pretty crazy.
It's crazy. 5 years. This is kind of insane. Now,
yeah, it hasn't been forever. It's been 5 ever.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know why. I just remember that when Hunter actually come through, I was like, wow, that is quite a lot. And I'm actually kind of glad out of the 5 years that we've been doing this again. This is quite an achievement. I don't think there's anybody else that I could have actually done this podcast with, Chris. So I do appreciate you being around, sticking around.
I do what I can, and you're very good at what you do.
Hey, I know we can probably get a little more professional, but we're actually working a lot now with the network, so that should help us a lot for everybody to listen to. But 5 years. Also, Fern, thank you so much for joining us. Hamterov, thank you so much for joining us. I kind of forgot, so I didn't really have anything planned for the 5 years. Mostly because I've been kind of busy the last few days, so I wasn't really thinking out loud when it comes down to it.
We got time.
Yeah, I mean, we can celebrate on the time, so... but hey, 234 episodes later, and we're still going strong. Because we're definitely not going to leave this game anytime soon. At least not what I can
voluntarily.
Voluntarily, yeah. I know it's been 5 backflips. Hold on.
Oh, he'll do it.
Now, if I break my leg before I actually go to LA, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, wait till he gets back.
Yeah. At least let me enjoy LA before I actually get to that point.
5 backflips for 5 shundos. Would you do it?
I mean, if they're guaranteed, yes. Hold on, let me call Niantic.
Yeah, I got a trade offer.
Right. But yeah, I mean, I'm always grateful that 5 years, of the 5 years that we've been doing this. I know there's definitely been an up and down with this game. Definitely a lot going on, more than ever. I'm glad that things has, even through one of the most changing life events that we had in the previous decades, really, we're still going strong. I mean, the game is really not slowing down, although it could actually slow down a little bit because I'm trying to getting a little tired of playing every single event. next season is gonna be a wild one.
Yeah.
So it's definitely one of those in the end of the day. But the more that we play, the more contact that we have, the more that you guys want to listen to us. It's always gonna be what we will really do. I know sometimes we also skew with some of the games in the world, but hey, Pokemon is a franchise, a huge franchise. Maybe the next time we'll talk. Yeah, I know, right? But that's the thing. So thank you again. We'll celebrate in some way. I mean, if you guys want to, make sure you send us maybe your favorite moments of the podcast. That'd be incredible, to say the least. And yeah, Chris, you have anything to add?
Just, I'm glad I met you in Pokemon GO, and I've very much enjoyed doing the podcast. It's been awesome, man.
Well, appreciate you for always being around, and it's always nice to go through. So thank you again, Chris.
Thank you.
All right, so enough with the heartwarming sub stories. We got some news to talk about. Man, so many interesting stuff coming in the next few weeks, months. We'll definitely probably have to skip our dump of news unless by the time I get back, we'll probably listen to it. But actually, before we begin, there is one small little announcement.
Oh?
Yes. Shiny Scatterbug is out in the world. Remember that it's coming tomorrow, or at least I'm recording this podcast tomorrow or your local time on February 18th. At 10 a.m. Make sure you are ready with your postcards. I definitely got to clear my postcard inventory so I can go ahead and, be ready for those. Also, Justin, thank you so much for joining us. By the way, check out Justin, Special Conditions from the network, and Sleep It Off, my other podcast for Pokemon Sleep. I know you all listen to it, right? Hey, you can listen to this just sleep. That works with us too.
Maybe I'll play it tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, Fern, we're lucky. I'm lucky with everyone in Britain.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like you forgot about us. All right. So, what is the very first piece of news that we got there, Chris?
Well, this one is very, very cool. Very, very fire. We got the March 2025 Community Day. It's gonna be Fue Coco. Very, very fun Pokemon. It's got a piece of cheese on its chest, and very much looking forward to it. Saturday, March 8th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. The featured Pokemon will be Fuecoco, the Fire Croc Pokemon. It's going to be encountering. You're going to see it more in the wild, so basically every single spawn. The featured attack, when you evolve it all the way into a Skeledirge, which is the final evolution, it will know the charge attack, Blast Burn, which we've already had it before, but for trainer battles, 110 power, and for gyms and raids, 120 power. Also, the attack availability update will be that Skeledirge will also be able to learn its signature move, which is Torch Song, which in trainer battles will be 70 power, and it will increase the attack stage by 1 stage, and that'll be every single time guaranteed. So yeah, basically just like it was in the main series games if you played those.
Yeah.
It'll be 100 power for gyms and raids.
Now, this is an interesting move. It is technically like a bait move, but it's less coverage for both Blast Burn and Torch Zone. So you definitely have to mitigate the ability of things. I believe that at least when it comes to PvP, you don't want to have Blast Burn. I think you might want to have either Dark Pulse or what's the other one? Dazzling Gleam, I think it's called.
Yeah. So probably Torch Song, Dazzling Gleam.
Yeah, so Torch Song having 70 power is basically a bait move.
Yeah, it depends how much energy it is, but I think it should be less energy than Blast Burn.
Yeah, I'll go into PvPoke while you continue through, and maybe we'll see if we find something else.
Okay. For the community special research, you can pay $2 or the equivalent pricing, and you'll get Fuecoco Community Day exclusive special research. If you complete it, you'll get a premium battle raid pass, a rare candy extra large, and additional encounters with Fuecoco, and 3 of the encounters that have the seasonal special background. I guess they're not live yet, but stay tuned. You can give the ticket to any of your friends you've got great friends or higher. And yeah, I'm surprised it's $2, but I guess they're putting a price tag on those special backgrounds. There's also going to be a free timed research event, just like they've been doing. I always found it. I'm finding it kind of strange, but I guess this is clarifying on something that I've been worried about. Trainers that log in during March Community Day will receive timed research that awards an encounter with a Fuecoco that has a seasonal special background, which is like the last stage of it, and you'll have an increased chance to encounter a shiny Fuecoco when you complete these timed research tasks. Because I was concerned that since we're completing them later on, that they wouldn't have the good shiny chances.
Right. So basically, it allows us to have the move a little later in the month after Community Day ends, and then knows both the attacks and everything. The increased chance, it really depends on your luck at that point, because none of them so far have given me the shiny. So
yeah, I finally got a shiny from the quest. I feel like it's been forever. It's the only reason I say that.
True.
But I don't remember if it was the background one.
You can
I could be wrong, but that's like my biggest chase during Community Days.
Right. That's cool. What's next?
Yeah, something else that's cool about it is during the week following the event, when you get a Skeledirge, it will also know the charge attack Blast Burn. So when you evolve it all the way, and please note that time to research expires. So it has to be completed by Saturday, March 15th at 10 p.m. local time. I just want to clarify. It says, if you evolve Crocolore during the event, you will get a Skeledirge. Okay. Yeah, I was just making sure I'm not missing anything, like saying it anything weird. Very interesting that they're giving us a whole week for that. That's very cool. Event bonuses: 3 times Stardust for catching, 2 times Candy for catching Pokemon, and 2 times chance for trainers level 31 and up to receive Candy Extra Large from catching Pokemon. Lure modules activated during the event will last for 3 hours. Incense, excluding the daily, activated during the event will last for 3 hours. Very cool. And then take a few snapshots during the community day. First prize should be 5. And then 1 additional special trade can be made for a maximum of 2 for the day. And then trades will require 50% less Stardust. Field research, catch Foy Coco and you'll get Stardust, Great Balls, and more Foy Coco. And you might get lucky and find some Foy Coco that have special backgrounds if it's the harder quests. There's going to be Pokemon showcases as per usual. Event bundles for $13.50 Pokecoins. I should clarify. You will get 50 Ultra Balls, 5 Super Incubators, 1 Elite Charge Tam, and 5 Lucky Eggs. For 480 Pokecoins, you'll get 30 Ultra Balls, 1 Incense, 3 Super Incubators, and 1 Lure Module. Not too bad for combinations. I don't know if I'm going to be picking up one of them, though.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that's been going around for a while. I mean, can you imagine a box being $1,300 or something?
Yeah. I was like, let me clarify real quick.
I mean, bonuses and everything
Or even if
aside,
it was $13, even I'm like,
Yeah, at that point I'd be like, nah, no, thank you. I barely spend $100 every other time, but
yeah.
But yeah. When it comes down to Community Day, that's basically the gist. I know the added additions to the special background field research stacks are actually pretty cool. You do have to have some fairly good ones because they're like complete a challenge from the party play or win a 5-star rate or higher, trade a Pokemon, and then something else, but I can't remember right now. But regardless, those are pretty good to have and get, aside from the normal ones. Of course, that won't be every single one, but we've been pretty lucky in the last few events.
Would the last one be like walk 2 kilometers?
I think so. I can't remember.
I could be wrong, but that might be the last one.
Yeah. I mean, the other ones are basically, catch 3 for Cocos, and then you get whatever they basically gives you plus a regular encounter. But, oh, goodness. It's been a while since Drowsy Powers and me. Anyways.
Getting ready for sleep it off. I see.
Yeah. I gotta sleep it off when I can. But yeah, that Community Day for Coco, a very beloved starter from the Paldea region. I know there's definitely a couple people out there that are definitely really, really keen on it. And of course, having the ability to get them aside from just hatching eggs in Scarlet and Violet is pretty good so far. So we'll take it. All right. That is that. The next piece of news today is we're going to LA. At least I'm going to LA. However, you can meet noble trainers, enjoy the community meetups during the Pokemon GO Tour New Nova. It is this week, as I'm recording this podcast. I will be going and I will be there. So if you want to meet me, my gameplay is on Friday morning, and I'll be there for the entirety of the day. Of course, we'll skew into the city afterwards and see where else we want to join the adventure with our friends, families, and everybody else that plays around. So if you want to meet me, make sure you're at Rose Bowl that morning off. If not, I'll post around and see if I'll be around for other meetups or anything like that. So I'll be around anyways. So it's almost time. Yes. This is happening, of course, February 21st to the 23rd, both in New Taipei and Los Angeles. The global event, of course, happening on the 1st and 2nd of March. That'll be interesting, to say the least. So in Los Angeles and Taipei, actually. So is this? That's an interesting one. So during the in-person Pokemon GO Tours events in Los Angeles and New Taipei, ticket holders, trainers can meet local community members, learn more about the Community Ambassador Program, and even meet noble trainers in Los Angeles. So looks like only Los Angeles is going to have the noble trainers. New Taipei, I guess, because you can't really be in two places at once for this. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting if they do. So from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. each day, you can meet the following trainers. We have Awesome Adam, very cool streamer and Pokemon Go, or just Pokemon in general content creator. Pokedaxi, I haven't really heard much from him, but I know he's still around. The Trainer Club, still pretty cool to meet every now and then. JT Gill is around. Zoe 2 does also. Congratulations, Zoe 2 does, for being pregnant or having a kid.
Oh,
Yeah. Cabron Gamer, I know them from the Latin community. Lando Ralpha, a very cool friend of ours. And Couple of Gaming, which has been around for such a while and are very cool streamers out there. The trainers will have the ticket to the Go Tour Unova in Los Angeles on the date that the notable trainer is appearing to enter Rose Bowl Stadium and Browse Psych Golf Course on participating meetups. Ooh, gooey. Also, you can map out your adventure in Campfire. Using Campfire, you can preview event locations via an interactive event map available in both Taipei and Los Angeles ticket holders. Plan your pad in advance to make the most out of your day. So I can plan it out with my friends when we get there in the end of the day. Well, I know we'll definitely have some plans to go a couple of places, especially like Santa Monica and all those places that we've been getting cool out around. Plus, it's gonna be a race all around, so definitely gonna be doing them all day. However, the Los Angeles community meetups. So again, the community ambassadors in Los Angeles will host something, if I can stop yawning, will host meetups that can join in to play in safe, fun areas with other trainers. You can RSVP via Campfire or stop by locations during the meetups hours. So during Friday, February the 21st, we do have the Los Angeles Campfire link, Little Tokyo, Covina and Los Angeles, Santa Monica, Los Angeles, so that'd be a pretty cool one. They have different hours, so we gotta make sure we know where we're going there, and that's for Friday, by the way. Yeah, it looks like there's a couple of here and there that are just like in between hours. So like, let's say Los Angeles from 8:45 a.m. to 5:20 p.m. Santa Monica 11 a.m. or places like that, and so it just kind of like splits between seating one experience and then gameplay experience, park experience. Same thing for Saturday. There's another one in there on Saturday, Burbank, California. So hey, we'll meet. We'll try to see if I can actually get the group to go to those specific places. Maybe we'll check in and things like that. Sunday, same thing, but they do also add the Azusa area, which is interesting, and Long Beach. Ooh, I want to go to Long Beach. It's like trainer tips old hunting place when he moved and when he started Pokemon Go career. So that's actually something that I definitely want to look into.
Yeah.
And of course you can check out where to go from there. I'm definitely gonna have to use Campfire a lot for all this kind of thing, so it's actually interesting. But it's always nice to meet trainers around the world, and I'm sure even though I won't see all my friends aside from when we go to Go Fest, I know that at least I'll have fun with whoever is there that plays Pokemon Go, because we're a big, large community. Chris, I'll definitely try to bring you something if I can.
Some Pokemans.
Well, maybe some shinies, maybe another Shalando.
Yeah, another Shunda. Nah, I gotta get something for you.
But yeah, so make sure you are preparing for your festivities in Pokemon Go Fest Los Angeles or New Taipei. You never know. I'm actually very interested in how New Taipei is going to be during the time off too. So we'll see. How about the next piece of news, Chris? What kind of collaboration we got here?
Ooh, yeah. You were just talking about this. Pokemon Go and Major League Baseball knock it out of the park with a new partnership. I think I saw a small thing about this, so I'm definitely excited to learn about it. So, trainers, we're excited to announce a partnership between Pokemon Go and Major League Baseball. During the 2025 season, all MLB parks will feature a all-new official club-branded Pokestop, or actually stopped, in gym, so trainers can play Pokemon Go from wherever they're sitting in the ballpark. What? And then trainers can also check out the newly created official routes at the ballparks Okay, that's kind of fun.
Mm.
I like to imagine they go straight through, but I know they won't. Uh, During this season, trainers can continue the fun by attending Pokemon Go themed ball games. Here are a few things trainers can expect during these themed games. Pokemon Go and club branded merchandise, very cool. Exclusive in game avatar items. Timed research awarding exciting Pokemon encounters. And then raid battles where trainers can have a chance to catch Pokemon with a location background. Dude, they know what we want.
Oh yeah, 100%. How did the
Oh my
location
god.
backers become one of the big things in here now?
Yeah, these thrilling themed games will take place during the following clubs' home games: Cleveland Guardians, Friday, May 9th; Seattle Mariners, and I'm sorry if I butcher any of the names, Wednesday, July 2nd; Miami Marlins, Friday, July 18th; Milwaukee Brewers, Friday, July 25th; San Diego Padres, Monday, July 28th; Arizona, Arizona, Arizona Diamondbacks, Sunday, August 10th; Chicago White Sox, Monday, August 11th; Baltimore Orioles, oh my gosh, Wednesday, August 13th; New York Mets, Monday, August 25th; Boston Red Sox, Friday, August 29th; San Francisco Giants, Friday, August 29th. Oh, two of them August 29th. Minnesota Twins, Sunday, August 31st, and then Texas Rangers, Sunday, September 7th. Very cool that they're doing this. I think it's awesome to get some sports people into Pokemon Go. I definitely think it's a cool collab.
Yeah, I mean, is this probably? I mean, I don't remember exactly if this is the very first time, but it is one of the very few times that we had Pokemon Go collaborate with bigger companies out there, aside from location based areas like Walmart or GameStop or places like that. That were
Yeah, it
that are
feels less like an ad, but it obviously is a little bit of an ad.
I mean, it has incentive to actually be able to go, just like it mentions in the blog post. The raid battles with the location backgrounds is definitely a chase for a lot of people, especially for completionists. They want to have almost every single one, and that's actually really, really hard to do since you technically cannot attend every single major MLB.
No, no, it's impossible unless you're like 24/7 flying places.
Yeah, which is almost incredibly impossible. I mean, I'm sure somebody can probably plan it out, but it's like you will have a lot of time in your hands if you actually have that time. So, but things like that, that's the exciting part about this game is that you can incorporate it with almost anything, and you still have a lot of fun. I mean, maybe next time, they can incorporate it with the World Cup or something like that, the Soccer World Cup, and then if trainers who go over there to the World Cup and watch the World Cup and things like that, they're there. Maybe they'll get specific special backgrounds and all that stuff, and cool shinies from those kind of things. Now that will be cool too. But this opens up a window for a lot of the gameplay aspects of the game and things like that. So I'm very excited. I'm sure that it's not like you need to go to every single one to have the same, background Pokemon or whatever the case may be. But it's cool to have. I think there was actually something earlier in last year or something like that that had similarity. They didn't really announce or give us a lot of hype to it, but it was like, oh, if you go to this event in this gameplay or whatever, baseball or something else, you get a special background Pikachu or location background Pikachu or something like that. So definitely a chase to go, and a lot of people will technically look for it. I know this is basically only in the United States, unless they also collaborate with other gamers or other games out there in other parts of the world eventually. So it opens up the big ballpark for the whole thing, and I'm excited. I don't know if I'm ever gonna go to one, but I never say never because you never know if I'm actually gonna get invited eventually. So
Yeah, I think the closest one to us is the Miami,
yeah,
and that's still kind of
Well, for you, yes. I mean, for me, it's like 4 hours. For you, it will be like 6 hours to get there or something.
It might be a different road for me.
No, could be. Because you can take the other side, right? Florida.
Yeah, like I'm not sure. Because I the only reason I know that is because I know my friend was talking about it before.
Gotcha. But yeah, again, pretty cool collaboration that will open up the future of Pokemon Go in many ways. All right, and since we're not stopping about talking about LA, there's a few things that Pokemon Go and Niantic is doing in general to help out the communities out there. So they did post this. They said that they were going to have a letter date, and this is the letter date for this information. So supporting the local communities during Pokemon Go Tour Unova in Los Angeles. It says trainers, we're looking forward to the welcoming trainers to Pokemon Go Unova Los Angeles very soon. In an effort to support communities affected by the Los Angeles fires, or wildfires, I say, we want to share a few ways we're contributing to relief efforts. Niantic and the Pokemon Company Group will donate a collaborative $1 million to nonprofit organizations who are supporting relief efforts for those impacted by the LA wildfires. You can learn more about it through the links here, both Niantic's and the Pokemon Company Group. It says, our thoughts are those with the impacted by these wildfires. We encourage trainers to stay safe, follow guidelines from local officials and government agencies, and mindful of areas affected by the wildfires while participating in gameplay throughout Los Angeles County. And again, it just tells you about the Community Ambassador Program and, of course, what they're doing to make sure that you can have a safe, fun areas for other trainers out there, and you can RSVP through Campfire app. So I'm always happy to see that it's not just about the gameplay, but the community itself, and knowing that both Niantic and the Pokemon Company is doing what it can to help out those affected. It really does, warms the heart of many in the end of the day. Especially when you see a lot of people just really don't care about what they try to do. They'll just batch on anything that they say in the end of the day. So I'm glad about that, right, Chris?
Yeah, it's definitely nice to see people donating.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, always, if again, guys, if you can support also those affected out there, there's been plenty of fundraisers out there who are being affected, Pokemon Go players who are helping each other out, and of course, nonprofit organizations that will help out the reliefs of the wildfires out there. It definitely was a concerning time for a while, but I'm glad that things have definitely settled down and we're ready to continue helping and playing the game that we all love and share through the moments out there. So again, as you guys know, I am going to Los Angeles. I mean, I've been saying it literally for the last few weeks at this point, and today more than anything. Sorry, I can't get Chris out of it. But we all have our things when it comes down to it. I'll definitely be there with my friends. I'll meet up with anybody who I definitely have there. However, I'll be around. I'll post on social media if you guys want to meet me or see me or anything like that. I have a couple of stickers still from the last time that I went to an event. So if you guys want a Purified Podcast sticker.
And they're cool.
Actually, I have them right here. So hold on. Which remind me, Chris, to put in my backpack before I forget them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's cool little stickers out there for you guys. They're very well cool ones. And, just listen to the podcast. We always know about cool little things here and there. But yeah, I'll be there. It's gonna be fun. Hope to get some cool stuff and not have to worry about global after this. But we'll figure it out from there. All right, Chris, I think it's time to get good, get wrecked. Here we go. Wait, did you punch first or did I punch first?
It's like Star Wars.
I know, right?
Did Greedo shoot for... Yeah.
So, GBL, what month or week are we in GBL right now, anyways?
You could tell me it's the last week and I'd probably believe you.
It's not.
I
We're in the Master League with the Love Cup Great League Edition. Surprisingly. Again, not too bad. I think we actually covered the Love Cup last week, so I don't think we really need to cover it again. Master Lake is a beast regardless. A lot of people are actually using Enamorous
Really?
and Hoopa at this point because, they get their Hondos in the end of the day. However, there is one more thing, not just GBL, but the Play Pokemon events. The internationals for the European region are happening this weekend. You can also make sure you tune in through the various opportunities to receive in-game goodies across all participating titles. I think you can get an Elitium from watching the Go players. So I'll have to turn that game on while I'm playing Pokemon GO in Los Angeles during the time. We also have our casters. Let me see if I can show it for you guys here.
So who I think it is?
We have Pedro Casiro, Amanda Lorberts, Will Dunfer, which is also Speedy's chief, by the way. Leonard Cohen and Ryan Hackenley, which is Psionic, actually. So Psionic, Speedy's chief, Lumber, Conio Lionheart, and Swagron will be casting this internationals, which is pretty cool. That's a cool lineup. Also,
a lot of people that know what they're talking about. That's what I care about.
100%. If you guys haven't really watched a Play Pokemon event, I can tell you the amount of dedication these casters have to show you the best plays and the best things about the international events or even the regional events or even the worlds at that point. It's definitely something that I'm glad that we are part of. Or at least, in general, Pokemon Go is a part of the world's events and things like that. So definitely always keep an eye out for them. The in-game rewards are always cool. Everybody else in other categories, of course, the Pokemon TCG, Pokemon Unite, and Pokemon BGC are also pretty cool, to say the least. So definitely keep an eye out there for the amazing casters. Yes. But that is, I believe, pretty much it. Unless I'm missing something, or unless Pokemon Go just decides to drop the big ball part.
Oh, you already know. Yeah, you already know.
Yeah. Well, they've been tweeting out a few things today, but they're also about just like, we're ready for Pokemon Go Fest Los Angeles. A lot of people are actually already flying to Los Angeles as of today. They've already been there.
Go Fest?
Go Fest? Did you
say
said
Go Fest Los Angeles?
Did I say Go Fest? Did I say Go Tour?
I heard Go Fest.
I
was like, wait, did they announce Go Fest already? Well, yeah,
technically, they did.
Go Fest is New Jersey, right?
Yeah. Which I'm hoping also to attend, but we'll see.
I'll try. New Jersey is a pretty funny place for it to be, though.
It's just the money wise, dude. I feel like I need to start saving some money now to be able to do that, and I still gotta go to Los Angeles, brother.
Yeah, when I was picking and choosing which event I want to go to, I'd prefer going to Go Fest versus Go Tour.
Well, if you are planning going to there by yourself, just let me know so maybe we can plan something together.
I'll let you know. Cool. I'll let you know. Cool. I'll let you guys know too.
Yeah. Definitely, I'm taking it easy until after Los Angeles and see how it goes from there. You still won't get me to go about it. Also, by the time you hear the next podcast, because unfortunately we won't be podcasting next weekend, or following to that, Pokemon Day will be announced, and definitely some cool things from there. So I'm hoping to have more information for you guys then. But hey, Pokemon proper having 28 or 29 years now.
Oh my gosh.
We're going
for main series?
Yeah, for Pokemon proper.
Oh, that's a tricky one.
Pokemon release day. Was it back in 1996 when a Pokemon proper was released?
For the Japanese games, yes.
Yeah, so I mean, in proper itself, it's been 29 years since. So, if you're feeling old enough, guys, we're already old as it is. Oh man, it's crazy that this game is this life of Pokemon as it is. Anyways, I'm not gonna say nothing more after that because I'm already gonna feel old enough as it is. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast, everybody. We really appreciate it. Make sure you check us out in any other podcast services fees, Apple Podcasts, Google, not Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, and
Not
plenty more.
Stitcher.
Yeah, not Stitcher anymore, guys. I gotta change all this stuff. Eventually, I'll get to it. Follow our social media, myself at Pure Light to Go, Chris at PKMN Trigger, please, with a C at the end. There's also a capital T in there for some reason. And then Purified Podcast for anything Purify or network wise when it comes down to things. So make sure you check us out there. Email us anything to the Purified Podcast at gmail.com. We greatly appreciate it if you can. Join our Discord, but our Discord. At this point, I feel like our regular Discord is not gonna survive much longer, but we'll keep it there for you guys if you want to join it. However, we do have the Patreon exclusive Discord. Make sure you join if ask for $1 a month, maybe a little less depending on how it goes. And yeah, that'd be great regardless. And yeah, don't forget to check us out at thepurifiedpodcast.com or the Professor Network in the end of the day. Chris, take us away, please.
All right. Remember, guys, if you meet Pure Lighter, make sure to add him. He likes to give out shundos. It'd be great.
Why are you giving away my secret, bro? It's like
yeah, a little bribe to meet him. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Be safe out there, catch your Pokemon, and hopefully when we see you guys next, we'll have a lot of really cool news for you, and Pure Lighter will be able to show off some really cool stuff from the in-person. But yeah, we'll see you guys when we see you. Be safe and stay tuned. Peace out, guys.
Keep purifying, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.